If there is any project that I can get in the DCU, it's Red Hood Arsenal. Before I start, let me know what y'all think, and please leave a like and a follow. Think True Detective meets Daredevil, this would be a dark and gritty, more mature show. I had a whole video talking about Red Hood's arc, not just in the show, but throughout the DCU, and I think that was a really good video. It underperformed, so go watch that if you can. Long story short, he's basically struggling from the trauma of his past, not just from getting tortured by Joker, but dying and coming back to life. And one more detail, he should have panic attacks like Tony Stark in Iron Man 3. Now let's talk about Arsenal for a little bit, and then we'll get to the characters' dynamics and the plot of the show. But Arsenal is a struggling alcoholic who gave up the superhero gig a long time ago. In the show, you can give him so many opportunities to help people early on, but he doesn't because he gave up that life. He just doesn't really care anymore, nor does he have it in him. Now, why is he a struggling alcoholic? You're not gonna like where I'm gonna go with this, but I think it's because of Oliver Queen. Oliver wasn't a bad father figure by any means, he just wasn't a good one. He treated Roy more like a ward than a son, and Roy was more of a sidekick than a kid. Oliver didn't know how to strike that right balance between showing him justice and love. And to this day, we can say that that's Oliver's greatest regret with how he handled his raising of Roy Harper. Where Jason Todd and Dick Grayson had Alfred and Bruce Wayne, who lost his parents at a young age, so he knows what a kid like that needs. He was able to show that loving father figure side of him because he understood that's what these kids need. Oliver lost his parents at an older age. His parents weren't nearly as loving or supportive as I would say Thomas and Martha Wayne were. The way I would look at it is like Roy Harper being Macaulay Culkin, like a young child actor. He didn't have much of a childhood, and so he made a lot of bad decisions as he got older. Now, what's the dynamic between these two characters gonna look like? On a personal level, I imagine it being like Rocket and Yondu, where they help each other heal emotionally. They understand each other on a very particular level that no one else does. I know it sounds basic and corny, but like, I'm coming up with this off the top of the dome. All that being said, on the outside, they're very competitive with each other, like Peacemaker and Bloodsport. They're always trying to one-up each other throughout the show who's better, arguing like Batman versus Green Arrow, who would win in a fight. Comparing feats, I did this as a kid, I did that as a kid. Comparing the bad stuff that happened to them. Oh, I lost my arm, did that happen to you? No. Oh, I died and came back to life, did that happen to you? It's that kind of rivalry dynamic that would be so fun to watch for like 10 episodes. But you also need a full overarching story to keep it interesting. And again, very simple. I didn't think of like a crazy plot or anything, just a villain and an idea. But Professor Pig as the main villain, like a serial killer that they're trying to catch. And Professor Pig is a type of bad guy where you just can't really utilize him properly on film because it's too dark. He would work perfectly here. If you play the Arkham games, have it be like that. Have him do some crazy, disgusting crap that you want our heroes to catch him. And make it very violent and gory like Seven or Hannibal Lecter. And I don't know, maybe you could throw in Black Mask to make this all more complicated. If this video does well, maybe I'll do a part 2 giving more details on the plot.